On a frigid January 20th, 2025, Donald J. Trump was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. The ceremony, initially planned for the traditional outdoor setting, was moved to the Capitol Rotunda due to the icy conditions. This marked a return to the presidency for Trump, a moment steeped in historical significance. Never before had a former president reclaimed the Oval Office after a single-term defeat. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation as Trump took the oath of office, administered by Chief Justice John Roberts. The weight of the moment was palpable, a culmination of his journey back to the pinnacle of American power. Beside him stood his new Vice President J.D. Vance, a youthful figure representing a new generation within the Republican Party. Among the attendees were familiar faces from the political elite. Former Presidents Clinton, Bush, and Obama were present, their presence underscoring the gravity of the occasion. Noticeably absent was former First Lady Michelle Obama, a silent commentary on the deep political divisions that still grip the nation. The tech sector was also prominently represented, with figures like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk seated among the dignitaries. Trump's inaugural address echoed the themes of his first campaign and presidency, America First, and a promise to restore the nation to its former glory. He spoke of reversing perceived betrayals by the previous administration and reasserting American strength on the global stage. The speech, delivered with his trademark bluntness, laid out a clear agenda for his second term. Central to this agenda was a focus on immigration. Trump vowed to declare a national emergency at the southern border, a move aimed at fulfilling his long-standing promise to secure the nation's borders. He also pledged to increase energy production, rolling back environmental regulations he argued were stifling economic growth. Social issues also featured prominently in his address. Trump declared his intention to sign executive orders recognizing only two genders, male and female, in U.S. policy. He further pledged to dismantle diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives within the federal government, arguing they were divisive and counterproductive. Trump concluded his address by calling for unity and a return to traditional values. He painted a vision of an America restored to its former greatness, a message that resonated strongly with his supporters, who erupted in cheers throughout his speech. True to his word, Trump wasted no time in translating his campaign promises into action. In a flurry of executive orders signed within his first hours in office, he set about dismantling key policies of the previous administration and implementing his own vision for the country. Immigration was the first target. Trump signed 10 executive orders aimed at curbing illegal immigration, including declaring a national emergency at the border, ending catch-and-release policies, and seeking to end birthright citizenship. He also reinstated the Remain in Mexico policy for asylum seekers and pledged to continue construction of the border wall. On the energy front, Trump declared a national energy emergency designed to boost domestic production. This included opening up drilling in Alaska and reversing Biden-era policies promoting energy efficiency and clean energy. He argued these measures were necessary to achieve energy independence and lower costs for American consumers. Beyond these immediate actions, Trump also announced plans to establish a new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, tasked with cutting government spending and streamlining bureaucracy. He appointed Vivek Ramaswamy, a prominent entrepreneur and critic of woke capitalism, to head the new department. Trump's return to power sent shockwaves across the globe. Reactions were mixed, reflecting the deeply polarized views of his presidency. A poll by the European Council on Foreign Relations found more positive views in countries like India, Saudi Arabia, and Russia, while the EU, UK, and South Korea expressed more negative sentiments. Domestically, reactions were equally divided. While Trump enjoyed high approval ratings among Republicans, his return was met with dismay and anxiety by Democrats and many independents. Concerns were particularly high regarding his stance on immigration, with cities like Chicago bracing for potential crackdowns on undocumented residents. Adding fuel to the fire were Biden's final acts as president. In his last hours in office, Biden issued a series of pardons, including for family members, January 6th committee members and witnesses, Anthony Fauci and Mark Milley. Trump condemned the pardons as disgraceful, and vowed to investigate their legality. As Trump embarks on his second term, the nation stands at a crossroads. His presidency promises to be as tumultuous and consequential as his first, with far-reaching implications for America's role in the world and the future of its democracy. Only time will tell what legacy he will ultimately leave on the nation and its people.